I was exposed to my deep resistance to pain and my naive and zealous attachment to form and ego through a Buddhist mandala ceremony. So there I was in beautiful Aspen. We greeted these monks who came from India, gregarious monks, something I didn't expect because, monks have to be very, very serious, very self-contained. But here were these gregarious, giggling monks playing football with us and ping pong, and that in itself was such a fascination. The monks, they're just like us. And then they began their mandala ceremony, and that's when I realized that their spiritual training is far beyond our lifetime. So then they begin the mandala ceremony. 4 monks hunched over a table, grain after grain, crystal after crystal, dot after dot. A lesson in impermanence, we all knew that. And I could really stay there in the moment, witnessing for the first hour. But these mandala ceremonies, they take days. So after the first hour, out came the phone. And darn it, no Wi-Fi here. So I thought to myself, I've watched 1,000 sand crystals fall. It will be okay if I don't come back until almost the end. So I told the head monk, why don't you call me back when we're near the end result? Because I've seen this, I get this. I've seen the drop and the drop, and I get it, I'm good to go. So call me when you're near the end, but not like at the end, because then I will just look like such a fake. Call me towards the last, I can sit for another hour. So 4 or 5 days later, I come back, delighted that those sands, those unambiguous form shapes, had transformed into this mystical, multi-layered platform of aesthetics. I was so excited. I thought the whole town would come and gather me, and we would admire the monks and gawk and just revel in the aesthetics. So then, towards the end, the last monk with the last sand, the last crystal, and he stood up. The mandala was complete. And I thought, this must surely be followed by some pomp and splendor, some thunderous applause. But nothing like this. The monks, they went, they washed their hands. In 10 minutes, they came back to complete the ceremony. You know what that means. They're going to destroy it. 10 minutes, no. Now, I understand impermanence, but why impermanate something beautiful? I just didn't understand. Impermanate the ugly, impermanate the evil, but not in 10 minutes impermanate something so beautiful. No, it couldn't be. But yes, they came back, and out came the long-necked trumpets, and there began the ceremony of destruction. And I resisted, and I saw the monk take out his brush, and as if I had spotted the murderer in the room, I wanted to scream, no, there, he's got the gun, he's going to kill the mandala. But my egoic investment in looking wise took over, and I sat still, very zen, mirroring the nonchalance I saw on their face, later realizing it was just my pedestrian understanding of deep reverence. So he took out the brush and whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. The mandala had disappeared, and in its place was a heap of sand. And my resistance, resistance, resistance. What a waste, what a waste, what a waste. And then we walked to the lake, and I was muttering, what a waste, what a waste, what a waste. And the chanting continued. And then we reached the lake, and the children, they delighted because the monks allowed them to throw the sand into the water. What a waste, what a waste, what a waste. And then the sand, it touched the water, and then it transformed into this ethereal plume of smoke, gray, almost pink. And I'm resisting, resisting, resisting. And then I got it. My epiphanic moment came. Death did occur, but nothing was destroyed. The smoke was created. The children's delight was created. The invitation by the lake to change its color by the sand was created. The only thing that was destroyed, thankfully, was my ignorance. And our children, too, are the same. They delight in change, in change, in change. They can change form effortlessly because they do not hold on to the egoic agenda of what was or what should be. So I ask you today, for those of you who have children in your lives, to follow their lead because they will take you into the present moment like no one else can. It is just our resistance to enter the new. So I ask you, Are you ready to enter the new? Are you ready? Well then, you must be ready to die. Thank you.